Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 22 as we continue our Feed My Kids run here on Zielonka. And we just finished selling off a whole bunch of cereal. Good stuff there. We do technically have enough money to buy, or not buy, but to pay off one of our loans here. 128,000 bucks left on that one. It's our highest interest rate loan. We could also pay off one of the lower ones if we really wanted to, but honestly, you know what? This would save us 1,600 bucks a month. Alternatively, we could pay off the one at 4.6 interest, which would save us 4,000 bucks a month. That one's only got a couple years left anyway, so I think we go highest interest rate first. I think this makes the most sense. So we want to pay off the one 128, 318, and get that all paid off. Technically, there's like a few cents left, but that'll come out here momentarily, and that's okay. That saves a little bit of money. It's not a lot, but it saves a little bit of money per month. All is good with that. We got planting season coming up here in just a moment. So, how are the cows? Let's check the cows, and then we will be ready to fast forward. Cows are looking perfect. So, let's fast forward. Hopefully no more snow on the ground. All right, smells good. We're ready to plant everything. Let's get you emptied out with what little bit you have. Cows are going to be okay for another month. Maybe straw and slurry might need to be dealt with, but let's get you out of the way. Let's get ready because we're going to need both tractors for planting stuff. As well as mowing. Let me see. What do we want to start with? I was going to check to see how much, if we need double corn. I can't remember. I think we do, don't we? Yeah, we have less corn, so we definitely need double corn. So, let's grab you. You're going to grab... Actually, you probably should grab the planter, because the planter needs more 300 horsepower, yeah. And our other tractor is 261. Okay. So let's grab you, have you go grab the planter, which actually means I need to grab you to come, because we want to start with the digested, I believe. Anything we want to buy? Nope, nothing. It just occurred to me that we do have to be a little bit careful how much we fill this thing up with, because if we fill it with too much, we don't really have a good way to empty it back out, do we? I don't think so. And obviously this is our transport for our slurry. We might have to split those up and have a separate slurry transport after all. All right, get that rolling. Let's have you go grab the planter. Actually kind of nice that this thing's a little bit narrower than the digest it, because that means I can go ahead and get it started and it shouldn't catch up necessarily. Unless it just runs faster. More than likely it'll be alright though. Alright, got those guys rolling. Let's have you... Well, I was going to say have you bring you some slurry over, but that's not going to happen, because... Unless we want to lease a slurry tanker. Just to be able to start transporting slurry over. I don't know that we need it, you know. Could go grab some straw, though. Let's do that. So we have the beehives right by this field, because at some point I was planning on putting, oh, I forgot where I was going. At some point I was planning on putting, like potatoes on this field, so that the beehives will be able to help boost the potato yield, but we're still going to need grass while we're doing potatoes, aren't we? So, I don't know. I guess I could always move the grass around somewhere else. We could also just put more beehives somewhere else, if we really wanted to. Although if we do keep the beehives during that time period, we will have to, we'll have to sell the honey, because we don't have anywhere else to put the honey. Why are you not turning? It's weird that it's raising the back end of the truck in the air. I mean, I guess the truck's not very heavy right there at the back, but I don't know if I've noticed that it's done that before. Empty out momentarily. Not empty out, fill you up momentarily is what I meant to say. You're about to be empty. I assume he's just going to turn around when he gets to this already fertilized bit. No, he's actually going to continue, and he's going to pop digest it down. That seems a little strange. I was not expecting that behavior. I mean, I know he's not, doesn't really have a reference point right now, but you'd still think he would see that it's very highly fertilized and not bother. All right, you're good. Let's get you set up on this next row. So did this a little bit down here. I'll have to fix that here in a moment. Not worried about the slurry missing because anything we put down on the field is going to help save us some money. It doesn't have to be perfect. We just have to fertilize that last little bit down there later. It's not a big deal. Might as well grab some manure while we're here. It'll take a little bit longer to get everything seeded just because we're doing the digestive pass first instead of being able to do both seeding and planting at the same time. But hopefully it saves us a little bit of money. And then in the future we could probably do that digestive phase off cycle just so it's not blocking us right now. If it'll let me check the percentages now with corn on there. No, it just says loam. It doesn't say anything about corn. Weird. All right, we'll go ahead and get this on here because why not? I think it'll still benefit us. All right, so again, let me remind myself, is this the last year we are doing food? Because we'll be harvesting. Yeah, because next time we see April, which would be planting time, it will be time to plant potato chips stuff. Which, oh, come on. Really, dude. Come on. You not finish this yourself? Apparently not. Yeah, so we'll need potatoes, we'll need canola, or we're not going to do olives. Well, I say we're not going to do olives. Could save ourselves some stuff and just replace all of the grape stuff with olive orchards. But it is an option. The only reason I do grapes is because I don't have another option, right? Whereas for oil, we have other options. We have canola and we have sunflower. I have to think about that. I don't really have a strong preference either way for canola versus sunflower, so kind of doesn't matter too much. Since this is the last year, though, we might want to start selling the grape orchards to, because we're not really going to need them anymore. We should have plenty of stuff for raisins for one more year of cereal for sure. We might need a few more raisins after that, but probably what we'll do is we'll leave the 2 orchards or 2 greenhouses, what do you want to call them, that have like fertilizer and manure in them. Just because why not? But I don't have to think about that one. Oh, actually, before we fold you up, let's go do the little bits you missed. I think that covers that. Yep, looks good. Wait, did we actually see part of the grass field? How did that happen? I didn't think we were overlapping it that much. I mean, it's not a big deal. We can reseed it with grass pretty easily. Just a little funny. I didn't think it was wide enough to cover that. No biggie. We'll just reseed this path with grass once we finish mowing. Okay, let's grab the cedar then. Last round of oats. Definitely want to get as much straw as we can from this. So hopefully we don't have to do straw crops anytime soon again. But we'll see. There's not much wiggle room for the fertilizer, is there? Which means we're going to use basically no fertilizer for this. Which I guess is the point of the digest it. Yeah, so we're gonna need we need sugar and milk for cocoa. So we still got to continue the grass. We obviously need sugar beets, we need potatoes, and we need canola. So that's just 4 crops, right? Okay. I don't know what the ratios are going to be. Like, obviously we know this grass field is plenty to hold down the cows. So we can just leave that as a grass field if we wanted to. Probably 1 field of sugar beets. We know that's going to cover a lot. Probably 1 field of potatoes maybe. And then maybe 2 fields of canola, something like that. I don't know. I might have to flip-flop between the canola and the potatoes, but I think 1 field of sugar beets should be plenty. Probably just even this top field up here. I don't think it even has to be a massive, massive field. It's one nice field, size field of sugar beets is going to cover us a lot of sugar. Probably more than we need. All right, 1 more fill of the digestate, and whatever it ends up with, we'll call that good enough. We're close though, guys. Close to a new phase, which is gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Not that I've been tired necessarily of what we've been doing. It's been fun, but it'll be nice. It's always nice to move on to new stuff. That's the whole point of this, is to try out all sorts of different things. So I'm looking forward to that. How much digest do we even have left over here? Oh. Enough for sure. We're good. We got the manure we just dropped off in there, and we need to drop off some slurry. What's the planting timings between potatoes and sugar beets? They both plant at the exact same time, but they harvest offset, so okay. Alrighty, all that gets done. How are we looking on stuff here? I mean, we're almost 100% everywhere, so looking all right. And we are 100% there. Cool. All right, I think we're going to put a cut in there. When we come back, we will finish up planting the oats and be ready to move on to our last harvest from there. So I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.